1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, today you're going to find out what you need for Thailand marriage visa. I will explain you step by step what you need to expect and what you need to have. I will share with you my story and why after 6.5 years I still don't have marriage visa. And by the end of this episode, you will have information and you will be able to go through all this process without any stress. And you will find out did I succeed or not. Wish me luck. Number 1, get a wife. It's not as hard as you might think. Just go to any dating app, download it, and actually no, just get a wife. Just make sure the marriage is real. Why I'm saying that? Because you might need to provide all the proof that you didn't got married just for visa. So at least 6 months, just travel around, explore, and let's face it, just have some holidays, good time. Take pictures, because you will need to provide all those documents to the embassy later on. Number 2 is easy, passport and photos. You will need at least 4 pages for the visa, and you will need multiple photos for application. Number 3, just get married. There is 2 options as I see it. First one is get married in Thailand, which would be most likely the easier one for most of the people. My story is different, so I will get to that. You just need to provide letter translated to Thai as a proof from your own embassy that you are not married yet. And this is fairly enough. Then you just get a couple of witnesses, take your passports, and spend a couple of hours in the district office. Simple as that. Sounds easy, right? Well, in my case, it's a little bit more difficult because there is no Lithuanian embassy in Thailand. We ended up struggling quite a bit. But once you have all the paperwork with apostille stamps approved from your embassy, you can simply just go to a district office. The second option would be get married in your own country or anywhere in Europe. Europe because I'm European. My girlfriend at the time, she got all the paperwork from Thailand approved and translated to English with stamps and everything, but she is not married at the time, so it's the same process so far. And once she arrived to Lithuania, we simply went to notary office and got a translation to Lithuanian out of English, and then we just got apostille stamp on it, and that was it. Same story, you just need to get 2 witnesses, get your passports, get the proof that you're not married yet, and you married. The funny thing is, I actually didn't have my passport, so we got married with my ID card only, but I think because I'm Lithuanian, they didn't really mind. So they were very helpful. They scared me at first, but it was easy. Number 4 might be not applicable for you because we chose to get married in Lithuania because we thought it will be easier later on. If you get married abroad, you have to come back to Thailand to prove the same thing that you are married. But to prove that, you need a translation to Thai. You need to get the same apostille stamp from your embassy. Even if we did all the paperwork for my wife to translate that to English and apply for England when we stayed and lived there, we couldn't use the same paperwork. We've been sent from one office to another office and all the time getting the same response. You need to go to your embassy, but there's no embassy. Then try to go to different office. We go to that office and they say the same thing. Oh, you need to go to different office. We go to another office. And that's continued quite a while till it told us, you need to go to different country. It's very expensive to just travel from one side to another side just to get one stamp. And the guy simply just said,
he said, if you don't have money, you don't get married.
How did we solve this problem? Well, I'm not exactly sure we did solve it. Let's say we know the guy who knows the guy, and he went to speak with the officer instead of us, just to explain that we are married And he did believe us, so we got the copy. Number 5 is money. You will need to open a bank account in Thailand. And it's not just an empty bank account. You need to keep 400,000 baht inside the bank account for at least 60 days. No worries, most likely that will take much longer. In my case, it's almost a year right now, so I could just repeat whatever the other guy told us. If you don't have money, don't get married. Once the 60 days period passed, you will need to get a letter. Actually, you will need to get a letter the moment you're going to the embassy to confirm it, because that letter lasts 1 day. I already have 5 of them, so I do recommend make sure you have all the paperwork done before you go there, because there is a small fee, but it's just annoying to travel from one side to another side. So easiest way to do that will be in Bangkok Bank. The whole process inside the bank was super simple. All what you will need just to come in there, have your address or where you live. I believe 6,000 baht fee for the insurance for 1 year for you. If you don't have the address, you can do that insurance and that will be approved of yours, but then I believe you will have to come back again. I did have address. I still paid the insurance because there seemed like they kind of gave me an option. You pay or you don't open the bank account. Clearly, I chose to open a bank account, right? Let's get back to the visa. Number 6 is easy. It's just a proof of address, which actually you're going to get with a letter from the bank, or you could use any other way to prove it, such as phone bill or driving license. Number 7 might not be applied for you as well. It just depends what kind of visa you arrived to Thailand with. In my case, I arrived with tourist visa, so I needed to change that visa to a non-immigrant O. So because I didn't have it, I had to do a visa run, which is probably the most easiest way to get one. You simply just leave the country. I chose Laos. You go to Laos, you apply for a visa there. Because you already have all the paperwork, it's super easy to get if you have the paperwork for the ones I listed before. We just crossed, took exactly 1 day, but there is another issue which will be described in number 8. So because my visa right now is 90 days, I can't actually change it to a marriage visa. I've been told in the immigration office that latest I can do this visa is 30 days before the visa expires, and the earliest I can do is 45 days till the visa expires. So I literally have 15 days window to apply for new visa. I will be going to England. Hopefully I will be coming back on time. The biggest problem of mine right now is I hope I have all the right paperwork and I hope I have everything. Why I'm saying I hope? Because I took all my paperwork to embassy and I showed it for them, and I was like, can you please check, do I have everything? Because if I don't, I have 90 days to get it, so I have more than enough time, and I really would like to sort it out as fast as I can because it's super frustrating. It's been a long time. I live in Thailand and it's kind of time. And the guy said, yeah, you have everything. You didn't even look at my paperwork. And he was like, yeah, it will be fine. I was like, please look at my paperwork. He didn't. He said, come back in 45 days. Kill me. So for the last time, what that person told me when we went to apply for marriage in Thailand,
He said, if you don't have money, you don't get married, so
keep that in your mind. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope it was entertaining and insightful. I hope you learned everything, and I hope you're not going through as much stress as I did when I was trying to get this visa sorted. I still don't have it. Maybe in future I'm gonna update this video, or maybe I will make a new one. If that didn't happen, I will have to sort for new ways what I'm gonna do. But for now, that's all. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.